Here we go again with another Cool Loser Tech video. These are the best apps of the week, so let's do it to it. And for the best live wallpaper of the week, it is called My Summer. Take a look in the background, you will see a butterfly just flying through, and you will see that as I tilt my device, the screen moves. Of course you can touch it and it actually just shoots through it. You can alter the settings in there to change that up. It just looks really good. And now let's move on to the rest of the apps, and let's start off with Device Manager. So the purpose of this application is to be able to find all your devices that you might have left behind or gotten stolen, so you'll be able to track it. Right now it's currently looking for my Nexus 7 in the map. Has located my phone. My tablet. Let's say you left it somewhere in your house and you absolutely can't find it, so you're gonna make your tablet ring and you want to say yes, and there, that quickly. Now I can set up a lock and erase. That way if I never can find it, I can lock the device so no one can get into it and erase everything that's on it so no one can get my precious information. Even though this is a downloadable application, this is a stock feature for 2.2 devices and above. All you need to do is go to android.com/device manager on any browser and you can see GPS location and make it ring, lock, and erase. You can try that out right now. Let's say you got more devices logged in. Now you can choose between your other ones. If I want to find this device, it will actually say finding. It's in your hand. This is all stock feature for every Android device. You can go on to any browser, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have AppLock. If you watched last week's apps video, similar functions to this. It doesn't have as much features as the other one does, but it has worked every single time with no flaws. You can lock anyone you want. I don't want no one to read my messages. That is locked. So whenever I want to go into it, you see right there, I don't even get to see that little preview and I have to use my unlock. You just go through the list and choose which ones we want to lock. If we click on this tab here, block just a certain photo. So we can go into add a photo and that photo will be blocked. Instead of having to block my whole album, same with videos, covers, profiles, and other things you can check out here that you can add. So try it out for yourself. Here next we have Type Machine. Everything I type, the ones that have check marks are the ones that it won't listen to. Now the purpose of this application is whenever I type anything, let's just do subscribe, press that. Now that's already sent. Now let's go back into Type Machine and you will see Google search is now in the options and now subscribe is there. So everything I have typed will be in here. And the reason for that is if I write a huge message and all of a sudden something crashes or I accidentally deleted it or it didn't send through and it completely has to rewrite. You know, a lot of us have gone through that problem. Now coming here, if you click on this, you will see I can just easily, you know, pick certain ones there or copy the whole entire thing. So therefore I got it all ready to paste to wherever it was. Go try it out for yourself. Here next we have multitasking. Clicking in this application only goes to the settings of how to work it and what you can change. And whatever you're doing, you can either open it up on the left, but I have it set on the right. So when I go into the right, you see that little tab, I let go, and now I got a multitasking tab here. Now I can open up a calculator. Be able to grab it here and shrink it and put it on the side, move it to the top, and as you can see here I could move it and still punch in, bring it out, and I can go to my file explorer, go to my gallery, go to the maps, music, notes, recorder, stopwatch, text. Look at all this stuff that you can have. Multiple applications running as you're checking your email, and I can take pictures right now. So I got photos as I scrolled through this. Very nice. Go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Aptrax. How long do you use applications? Now you see right here my Chrome actually is opened up 14 times and within 14 times 37 minutes. My Tweedle 16 times and I've used it 23 minutes. Messaging 21 times 22 minutes. So you'll see what applications I use mostly. And if you click on one, you can see you can open the application or uninstall it to say, whoa, I didn't really use that one. I don't want this app anymore. Uninstall from here. Even though I have this application, I have not seen any extra battery drain. And it's not an application that you might need forever, but as long as you get an idea, if you're interested, here's this application, so go check it out for yourself. Next up, we have Type Your Ringtone. This application lets you create your own ringtone through voice. Now you can type anything you want. Android rules. Press done. You can preview it before that, but let's click on that and let's press play. Depending on which download you have through text to speech, You have better voices, a male or female, but this is what mine sounds like. Now if I wanted this one, I can click on that and you can set default ringtone for contacts or notification as the default. But you can create your own custom message so you can hear it read to you that someone's texting you or calling you. I think you get the idea, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Auto Finder. This application will do something very quickly. Let's say you're going downtown, and if you're familiar how bad parking is down there and you have to park far away and all of a sudden you forget where you're at, always find where you last parked. You can click on here and it'll mark it where you were last. Go to the satellite or change it to the simple view. It's that easy. It just totally tells you where you last were at for you to be able to travel to where your car was parked. So you don't really have to do anything. You can just all of a sudden have this application installed, you walk away, and then you're like, where did I park? And there's your car, and you just walk up to it so you can find it and never be lost without your vehicle. So go try it out for yourself. Next up, we have GamingCast. Now this application, I made a review for my Chromecast, a whole dedication video to how I use Chromecast. Check out the video in the description. I should be showing the video that I'm doing right now. Chromecast is open source to the developers now so they can create applications that work for it. And Chromecast uses your network for wireless connectivity. And GamingCast is a simple game setup here where you can play games, old school games. So it's nothing crazy in graphics. I mean, it works good. The controls aren't the best setup for, you know, your hands, but you can get the idea of how to play. And if you want to just try out how GamingCast works on the Chromecast, there's more games to come, and there's a whole bunch of developers working on new products to bring us for our Chromecast. And I can't wait till mirroring our whole device screen onto our TVs will be available very soon, I'm hoping. I recommend checking out my video or other people's of what is to come with the Chromecast, $35, so go check it out. And last but not least, if a Nickelodeon, what can you do on this application? You can scroll and actually see episodes. And if you have a provider that actually has Nickelodeon into your network, you can see it has a lock on it, which means I cannot watch it unless I sign in with my provider. So you see, grab an adult and let them log in through the provider, if it's Comcast, satellite, whatever it is, and that's all you have to do because you're already paying for the service. You just log in through your provider. But the ones that don't have locks, you can click on this full episode and you can go on watching the cartoon. But that's not it. Click on the Nick. It switches over to a darker mode. You can see SpongeBob SquarePants. Everybody knows about that. But you can keep scrolling. There's a lot of cartoons and new shows that I've never even heard of. And you can see main grids, episodes, videos, and games. Yes, you can actually play games through this application. And now you see there's this game, that game. Tap anywhere to start. He says, I want round, moldy, and scary. So what I want to do is grab round stuff, some moldy, and scary. So you're mixing it up. So you see there's little games like this that you can play within the application. It's great for kids. If you're a parent, definitely let your children play this app. Try it out for yourself. And there you guys have it. These are the best apps of the week right off Google Play, brought to you by me, the Cool Loser. And as always, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to spread the word of the Cool Loser. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys next time this week, hopefully for the best games of the week. But I will see you guys later.